Hello, hello, everybody. I'm back. Sorry, I'm a little late in getting back on. This is a special session that I'm coming back on to finish out the free readings from my evening session. My praying mantis session went a little longer than normal. I had a great conversations, so I didn't want to end it. But I'm back now, so thank you for your patience. There's no chat in this one because I'm just not taking any new requests. This is just to complete out the free readings from earlier, and I will post a link, not post a link, post a comment at the end of the video when I'm done and list the order in which the readings were done. I got about 15 or so, I think. So I'll put those names there. And yeah, so give me a thumbs up if you're enjoying the free readings. Appreciate you guys so much. So let's get into it. And we had left off. So Tavi T, you were the next free reading that was coming up. And you wanted to know NV feelings for you. So let's take a look here and see. What does Spirit want you to know about NV's feelings here? All right. Of course, their feelings have to do a lot about how they're feeling. Because, if I wake up and I'm in a bad mood, my opinion of everyone's going to be a little different than when I wake up in a good mood, right? So, the feelings they have, so they've got the sun here. So there is this brightness, this Leo energy, this attraction that's there. There's also this fear of failure, this fear of disappointment, this fear of heartbreak. And it comes down to being with their inner child here. There's this, they've got some old fears from the past of rejection, of, abandonment, and that started off when they were young, and it just kind of echoed, rippled out throughout their life, and repeating patterns of echoing what they had experienced when they were younger. So they've got emotion, they've got, you know, um, more passion for you, because I feel like their emotions, it's like their heart is very tender. So I don't feel like they have a whole lot of love to give, because if they don't love themselves a whole lot, they can't give a whole lot, right? Because we can't love others more than to the extent we love ourselves, nor receive love from others more than to the extent we love ourselves. So if I love myself that much, no matter how much love I want to pour out, it's just going to drip out. No matter how much love someone wants to give me, it's just going to trickle in, right? So, I feel like they've got the passion, the emotions are there, but they're very contained and caged. They're not allowed to be expressed because of that inner child is like, oh, no, 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 no. This is dangerous. This doesn't feel safe. So they do suppress and keep their emotions to themselves, right now. Don't feel like they're doing a whole lot of inner work right now in their lives. I feel like they're just in the passion and keeping themselves focused on the outside world while they keep their feelings, really close to their chest, right? So that's what's coming in, Tavi, right now. I don't I don't feel like they'll, kind of do any internal work here soon. So if you're waiting for them to do that, um I hope you're a patient individual, because I think it's going to be like a long time before they do that. So if you're looking for love, I would probably not look there. All right. All right. So many blessings to you, Tavi. Hang in there. And then Rose, you are up. What are George's feelings and intentions for you? You're not in contact at the moment. All right. Let's see here. What's going on with Jorge, George? Let's take a look here. Let me shuffle these up. What is happening with George? What are his feelings and intentions? Okay. Yeah, the feelings that we have, I mean, we've got the strength card, which there's a lot of Leo energy here, and the 8 of cups, which is about leaving behind emotions that don't serve them, and they're both 2 8s, 2 number 8s. And the Leo energy, I feel it's the lower vibrational, lower expression of Leo energy that they have. And, I just feel like they're very self focused. The lower vibration of Leo energy is look at me. I need to be in the spotlight. I need to be seen. See me, kind of energy. And so they're very focused on them, not so much about, others. So it just feels like they're very withdrawn here. The intentions, they've got the Nine of Swords, which is nightmare and insomnia. They got a lot of fears. I don't feel like they have a whole lot of intentions. They just got a whole lot of um it's like when people get close to them, they don't feel like they can, I'm gonna say they can keep up, but because they're in this place in their life right now where I need all the love for me, I don't have anything to give, that they fear failing, they fear being rejected, they fear this, and so they always do it first. They'll opt out first and leave a situation, that they feel is, oh no, this is going to make me look bad, or I'm going to get rejected, and they just can't handle that with where they're at in their heart here. So I just don't feel, Rose, here that there's, if you're looking for, equal give and receive love from them, I don't feel like they have it. Just kind of, we were talking with Tavi before you, it's just, it feels like they're just have such a low self-love, and they're just trying to consume and trying to get everyone to love them from the outside world. It doesn't matter, because when they love themselves this much, no matter how much love they're trying to shove through from the outside world, it's just drip, drip. And what they're looking for, the love from above, is what will fill them up, but they're trying to fill little, like, fill a pool with an, one of those little droppers, right? Like a little, does one drop at a time. It's like, oh my God, it can't work. And this is why they kind of are in this, I feel like they go from person to person to person to person. And it does not necessarily romantic, but friends and family and lovers and work and everything else, trying to get people to love me and give me this stuff. So I don't feel like they have the capacity to give you that love. So I would not worry about no contact, and worry about that they've gone. I don't, it's not about you. This is about their capacity, that they don't love themselves. So how can they love anyone else? So that's what's coming in, Rose. Hang in there, my dear. All right. Many blessings to you. And then Rhonda. Hello, my friend. You'd like to ask, what is keeping you stuck and unhappy with life? What is it you need to clear to move forward with life? All right, let's take a look here. What's keeping you stuck and unhappy? All right. It's that one and that one. Yeah. Let's see here. You got the Seven of Swords are your thoughts and your beliefs and your mindsets. These are the ones that are deceiving you, what these, it's the mindsets about your worth and about, limiting beliefs. These are the things that steal, happiness out of your life, because there's these beliefs that I can be happy when, and this is a belief that you've been taught, but it's not true. You can be happy right now for no reason at all, and no one can take that away. You don't have to wait for the future. We've got this, we're taught, when I'm with someone, I can be happy. When I'm making this much money, or I have this type of job, or I have this going on, blah, blah, blah. There's always a when in the future, but when never comes. We get to it, the carrot gets moved. The carrot on the stick always gets moved. And that's why there's unhappiness, because we're looking for our happiness out here instead of in here where I can find it, inward and upward, right? You do have the Five of Wands, which is a change of energy, which moves from focusing in on lower vibrational fears and this wanting and this transformation that happens. So, like right now, we're reading a great book. Some great stuff in here. If you ever have a chance, The Power of Now by Eckhart Tolle, it talks about coming back to the present. When we live in the past, we're depressed. When we live in the future, we have anxiety. And And that's the whole thing is when my fulfillment lies in the future, I never have it because life happens in the now, in the moment. And when we're living in the past, we're not in the present. And when we're living in the future, we're not in the present. This is where we live life. So I just feel like it's an important piece here of really realizing what is it that I feel I need to have first before I can be happy. And is that true? What don't I have in this moment? Why can't I be happy in this moment? And then you realize I can be. I've got everything I need right here inside my own heart. Everything else in the outside world is above and beyond extra. So we're unhappy because we're looking for something that can't make us happy in the outside world. What we're looking for is that unconditional eternal love from above, right? So hopefully that helps. If if you haven't checked out my podcast series From Chaos to Cozy, really recommend that because it talks about my darkest time when I was going to kill myself because I was so unhappy and I was so in fear of letting down the world and everything else. And it talks about the journey and it gives a lot of information on things they taught me, things I went through that spirit helped me move from this lower vibrational chaos to higher and higher vibrational cozy. So check that out if that resonates. All right, my dear, that's what they have. So many blessings. So sorry. So DFS, you are up next. A love reading. So you've got what's in store for you, what's coming up for you in love. All right, very good. Let's take a look here. What does Spirit want you to know about love? All right. Sorry, let me just take a quick sip here. I've been talking a lot today, so my voice is trying to go away. All right. All right, there we go. Frog in the throat. So your spirit guides are taking you into the Page of Swords and the Queen of Swords. And both of these, of course, have the Ace of Swords here. And so right now, with your current belief systems, love is way far off. And it's a lower vibrational love. What they're showing here is that those Ace of Swords allows you to see things from a higher perspective, from a place of unconditional love. And it's a double-edged sword. It allows you to cut away thoughts and beliefs and mindsets about what love is supposed to be, should be, need to be, have to be, must be, ought to be. You know, all of those opinions we've been given all our life about who they're supposed to be, who we're supposed to be, how it's supposed to unfold, how are we supposed to meet, how is it supposed to progress, blah, 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 blah. All this pressure. It sucks the life out of a relationship, right? So, we've got this beautiful, message that comes from spirit here that as you question those beliefs and you find out, when we have all these expectations that have been formed around love, it makes the road very narrow to receive love because we're telling the creator it has to be this person in this way, in this timing. They're like, sorry, that is on back order for 1,000 years. But if you're able to cut away these thoughts and these beliefs and these expectations around things, it frees things up and there's shipment available faster from all that. So I like that for you because as you question, what do I want in love and why do I want that? Is that really what I want or is that what I've been told I'm supposed to want? And there's a lot of clarity and freedom that comes from that because if we're like this, your love of your life is over here, but you won't see them because of this blinder, this expectations is saying no, it can't be them because of this long list of supposed to. But as you get rid of those expectations, you're like, who are you? And you will fall for somebody that you thought never, ever in my wildest dreams, I thought they would be the one I'd fall for in this deep love. And boom, there they are. So I like it for you, DFS. That's what they have for you right now. So many blessings to you. All right. And then Mars, you were up next. So one night you heard somebody faintly yelling help from a field, empty land house in between two other neighbors' house. Quickly ran inside after. Was this paranormal kidnapping or a creature? Oh, you've dreamt of this event twice now, and the last time was more sinister. You even thought of this event uh, much until recently after the second dream. Spirit also told you something was watching you from the field too when you were out in front of your house at night just resting. Told me to go back inside. What's going on? Wow. Okay. Let's take a look here. Let's see what Spirit wants you to know here about the um, faintly yelling from the field. So, what was this? All right. All right. Yeah, I don't see like there's anything to be afraid of. At the bottom of the energy is the Ten of Cups, which is joy, 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 joy here. And, you know, faintly yelling help from the field. That's interesting here because you got the King of Pentacles, which is solid outside world that's there. You've got the Nine of Wands, which is I feel like there's the protective barrier here. So I don't, and you have Temperance, which is, patience and you know, things unfolding here. I feel like the fear is what keeps coming up here. You've got the Lovers card, you even got the Two of Swords underneath that, which is all about, the power of choice and the power of emotional choice and mental choice that comes in with those. And I feel like with the energy coming in is, it's the experience is teaching you about your fears and about, what's at the root of it. Is it fear of death? Is it a fear of murder? Is it a fear of, what's happening with all of this? Because I don't feel danger here. I feel like it's more lesson, it's more power of choice, um, classroom, and I like this Nine of Wands about the barrier and about just putting up a protective barrier around your home. It's easy to do because you're so powerful, right? Nothing can harm us. Um, that's not meant to harm us, right? So we're able to go in what I generally do whenever I move to a new place, just to secure the energy around where I live, is I'll sit down on the floor if you're able to. If not, you can sit in a chair, but you can put your hands on the ground if you're sitting, or just your hands on your lap and your feet on the ground if you're not able to sit on the ground, and just just to feel this beautiful ball of love, powerful energy within you, and just feel it expand and expand and expand, and then have it go through your body, out your hands or your legs, whatever, into the floor. And you just picture in your mind's eye this bright, bright white energy that just goes along the floor. It goes all the way out to the edges of your property, and it creates a wall around your property. And then the energy inside your house moves up the walls. And if you have a basement, it goes down into the basement, and it goes up into the ceiling, into the rafters, and it starts filling the whole air too. My hands are tingling with the energy. And then you just allow that and just know that this is a safe zone, that anything of darkness cannot come into your home. Anything that's in your home that is of darkness has to transform or leave. And so you have this beautiful pocket of love energy, this powerful energy that's the entire perimeter of your property, and you are safe and you are secure there. And so just know that you have that power, and you have this safety that's there. Um, and I feel like that's an important thing because this is our power that we have, and nothing, paranormal, anything that in this realm cannot harm us unless we allow it to. When we're in lower vibrational energy, we draw lower vibrational experiences. When we're in higher vibrational energy, we can only draw in higher vibrational experiences. And lower vibration cannot exist in that. Darkness, lower vibration, cannot exist in light. It either has to convert or leave. So um, I don't feel like there was, anything happening there. I just feel like it was out of anything, then I just feel like it was some sort of, recording, like someone's TV was on, or maybe it was like a an animal, that sounded like they were saying help or something like that. It's funny, I'm reminded of I know you probably don't have a peacock farm nearby, but when I lived in Denver, when I was a young lad of preteen years. I think it was like 9 or 10 years old. We moved in and the first night we were at the house, we're out in the front yard and we heard someone going, "Help, help," it was really, really high pitched. I can't do it because my voice is a little rough right now, but it was Peacock Farm across the street on the other side of the road. And we're like, "Oh my god," it sounded like someone screaming for help. But this is they're reminding me of and going, it doesn't feel sinister, with this energy, but I feel like it's important for you just to know the power that you hold and what you're able to do, with all of that, and when we focus on our fears and we have that, then we can look and question, "What do I fear?" "Do I fear death?" I don't. I'm like, I'm ready to go when it's my time, and, there's great adventures to be had, but it's like, what do I fear? What's at the root of my fears? It helps transform it when we get to it, as well. So hopefully that helps, Mars. All right, and many blessings to you. Then Kritika Sayani, hello, hello. So you want to know what is coming in your connection with Anavesh in this, and is this connection permanently ended? All right, let's take a look here with Anavesh. Okay, let's see what we have here. Yeah, I feel like here, you've got the Four of Swords, which is like, um, putting the mind to rest, right? And the Ace of Pentacles is new opportunity that's coming your way here. So I don't feel like there's going to be, you know, anything coming of this because you do have this new opportunity that's coming, that's more in alignment for you. That's why it's like they're like, it's mental stability. It's like, have peace of mind. You have something much more in alignment with your life coming your way. And, just trust that they were they're out of your life on purpose for a purpose, to make space and room for this new opportunity that's coming your way instead. So yeah, I don't feel like they are, um, meant to be there anymore. So that's what's coming in. Very short and simple there, Kritika. It's like, no, next. There's something much more. You're being upgraded to first class. Not to diss them, but your life is moving up to a higher place. So many blessings to you. And then HTTPS, your free reading, your free question is, message from your spirit guides, ancestors, and angels. Absolutely. Let's take a look here and see what they have here. Wow. Very clear message. Knight of Pentacles, slowest moving knight out of them all. Temperance, patience. So they're like, just be patient with what is unfolding in your life, that, things go to slow-mo for a reason. And if we ever find ourselves in, like, we're waiting around, the only thing that we can do to speed things up in our life is to raise our love vibration, right? Lower vibration slows things down, like anchors stuff down. Higher vibration speeds things up, and it brings in higher vibrational things to us too. So I like that for you. Very short and sweet message for you. They're just like, be patient with what unfolds. When things are going slow, just trust that they're going slow on purpose, because if we're in a lower vibration, if it were regular ludicrous speed that we're going at, it would draw in lower vibrational things faster. So when we realize, why is it going slow? Oh, I must be having some lower vibration. Let me just check my energies. Let me go into gratitude and joy and love and unconditional love and the higher vibration, and then you'll see things speed back up again. All right. So easy breezy, short and easy. That's what they have for you right now. Many blessings to you. And then Yapuganti Swaroop. Hopefully I said that close enough so you know I'm talking to you. Sorry for mispronouncing it if I did. And you want to know if any new love is coming your way. So let's take a look here and see, what does Spirit have to say about new love coming your way. All right. I like it. You've got the Ace of Pentacles, which is a new opportunity coming up. So that would be a yes, that there is something coming your way. Victory card too with the Six of Wands. So that does tell me that there is. It's equal passion. Think of three wands on each side. Wands is passionate energy. There's equal attraction. We like that. We don't like to be one-sided. That's called stalking, but we don't want it on, one-sided where we're more attracted than they are to us. This is equal. So I like that. I do feel though too, you meet them where one of you is elevated above a crowd. Whenever I get that Six of Wands with a relationship, they'll often indicate to me that it's like standing out. Someone's teaching something. Someone's up on stage on a wedding, singing, presenting something where they're separate from the crowd, or you're separate from the crowd, but you spot each other and there's this spark, and then you introduce yourselves to one another. One of you goes up and asks the other one a question or something, and then there's like, hey, you want to get some coffee? And then here we go. It starts that way. So I like it. So that's what's coming in for you. So many blessings to you. Right. And then the team, you are up next. So what is Leon Tran thinking about you? Is he in love? All right, let's take a look here. What is he thinking about you? And is he in love? All right. When I get these two combined together, there is emotion there, but third party and Knight of Cups, romantic, they like romance and they have several love interests. It tells me it's kind of like almost on the verge of player type of energy, where they like romance, it's like they're in love with the thought of having romance, and they don't. It's not someone that creates it. They just like it with whoever. And that's why I feel like there's multiple people that he has romantic feelings for, but he's not like interested in making it one. So that's what's coming in right now, the team. So there are emotions there, but not in love, just has romantic feelings for you and a couple others. So sorry to be the bearer of that, but hang in there. You deserve more than that. You deserve to be someone like you, that has a huge heart and wants to, communicate and commit and have that, and that's not them. All right. So hang in there. Many blessings to you. And then Mezzi P, you are up. Hello, hello. We'd love to know your future with Rob. All right, let's take a look here. Based on current energies, what does the future look like with Bob? I mean, Rob, not Bob. Like, who's Bob? I'm just kidding. So we do have a transformation that happens here with the energy with the Five of Wands. So it is a positive change, though. It just feels like if there's any conflict or any fearful energy, transforms into something more of love. The Empress is new birth, it is harvest. I like that. There's sensuality there. So it does feel like there is this birthing, this nurturing, and this growth that happens. There's just some conflict that you have to go through first with each other. So that might get a little turbulent here and there as you guys work out some, red flags or, something that, um, different beliefs about something. You just have to work some stuff out, which is normal in any relationship. But I feel like it does end up, there's possibilities based on current energies of things, progressing to something, you know, very nurturing with each other. We didn't get marriage card, we didn't get fall in love card, but, that's the kind of future that's available right now. The rest of it just feels like it's still up in the air, that there's choices to be made. I don't feel like it's a fated relationship. Do you guys have fate? I don't feel like either of you have a fated relationship in this lifetime, like that, it's part of the vacation package you chose when you got here. Because we have lifetimes where marriage is like part of the plan. Others, we come in with a basic minimum experience, and relationships are optional, so they're not required. It's by choice that you guys can enter in one. So it's still open. It's still uncertain of what you guys are both choosing. So enjoy the flow and enjoy how it's unfolding. But that's what they have for you right now. So many blessings, Mezzy BP. And up next, we got Nuriel Zolazo. Hopefully, I said that correctly. You want to know, is the next 6 months the best time for you to relocate to Amsterdam, Netherlands? Ooh, let's take a look here. If you move in the next 6 months, what kind of energy comes with that here? You've got the Knight of Pentacles and the Four of Swords. Four of Swords is peace of mind, and the Knight of Pentacles is a slow moving horse, slowest moving here. And I feel like more so um, towards the end of the 6 months, because the peace of mind goes, yeah, there's peace of mind about it. It's mental stability. It's a good balanced energy. There's not any, it's like fears relieved. There's nothing there. The Knight of Pentacles, though, is about slow moving process. So I feel like it's more towards the end of the 6 months that is more the best time for you to move to Amsterdam. So that's what they have there for you, Nuriel. So many blessings to you. Right. Easy breezy, short and easy there. All right. And then Angel Dreamer, you are up next. I've got about four more here. So hang in there. Angel Dreamer, you want to know, does your company think you're doing a good job? And the company itself as an entity does not have thoughts. But if you're talking about like your manager, the people, your manager is the one that's important, right? Because they're the ones that give you the raises or not. So we'll focus in on them, because everyone else has different opinions, because every human has a different opinion about whatever, and different opinions throughout the day. So yeah, I do feel here you've got the world card, which is victory, a victory card. It's a major arcana, so that is here. And the Seven of Cups, has this energy here of um it's normally emotional confusion, but I just feel like it represents like just a lot of different thoughts. And like, okay, like I was saying, there's a lot of different people that think of things in a lot of different ways, right? Overall, there's this victory card, so I like that. But like I said, when we look into what do people how do people think I'm doing, it all depends, on the person, the moment in time, the day, because Someone might wake up feeling sick and they think you're doing a horrible job. Half an hour later, they take an Alka-Seltzer, they feel much better, and they think you're doing a good job. And then someone angers them, and now they think you're doing a bad job. But then they get a call, then someone asks them out, and they're very happy, you're doing a good job. It changes moment by moment, um, for individuals because humans are fickle. When their little inner child feels unsafe and out of control, we do stupid stuff, right? We don't judge things clearly at all. We don't view the world as it is. We view the world as we are. So whatever filter and whatever's going on in here is how I taint the whole world or paint the whole world or tint the whole world, right? But overall, I like it. What you really want to know is, are they going to fire me? No, they feel like you're doing a good job. There's celebration. There's, positive things here. It's like your spiritual posse's wanting to know, when you look to the outside world for your validity or to validate you, get ready. It's unfair and fickle and unstable. If you turn inward and upward for your definition of yourself, that's where you find that you're priceless, where you find stability in the eternal, unconditional love of the higher realm. Eternity, that's pretty solid and stable, right? Unconditional, nothing you can do to lose it. So you're very, it's a very stable thing too. So I like that for you. It's like a great message of turn in here to determine, you get to determine the job that you're doing. People just have opinion, and opinions are like buttholes, right? Everyone has one. Your guides are funny. So, you can turn in here and go, okay, yeah, I know I'm doing a good job. And if people don't realize it, all right, we'll work through that. I'll see what I can do to help them see the truth. And if they're like, "No, we don't think you're doing the job we want you to do," you get to decide if you wanna change what you're doing to try to meet their standard to get the pay and the agreement that you did, or find something else. That's what's great. You're not a tree. You're not rooted, and you can move and leave if you don't like it, right? Right. So that's what they have for you, angel dreamer. Many blessings to you. And then Nat, you are up. So you'd like a general for April. Let's take a look here. What the spirit wants you to know for April? All right. So a little bit of for April here. You've got the strength card, which, here's your human self, here's your higher self. Here's the hermit card. Here's your higher self in the lantern there. The star that's in there is you. Both of these cards represent, and they after one another too, 8 and 9 of the major arcana. There's this drawing to spirit. They're wanting you to communicate and connect with your higher self. So April really is a month of connecting deeply with your spiritual posse, especially with your higher self. Um, really seeking to know yourself from a different perspective, stepping into the awareness that you are more than just this character, this lion. You're the actor behind the character, this powerful, supernatural, eternal spirit being who is made out of unconditional love, endless and powerful, limitless. And so there is this, importance for you to step into that in April, because I just feel like they're have stuff to share with you. They're helping you release things that help you move forward. They're giving you a lot of guidance and have tons of messages for you. So I feel like there's kind of even like this upgrade in this, what they're wanting to do and heighten your communication, expand your spiritual gifts. So April is a pretty powerful month if you'll take the time to spend it with them and get out of the chaos of the world and connect higher. So I feel like that's a little tidbit of April for you. So I like that. All right. So many blessings to you, Nat. And then Mercy Tancio, good morning to you. And you'd like a general reading. Absolutely. Let's take a look here and see, what does Spirit want you to know right now? All right. Yeah, look at this. So you've got here Let me just one card at a time. So you got the Queen of Swords first. She's the balancer between the head and the heart, right? So there's some, great awareness that comes in here for you right now. And it's important for you as you're moving forward to allow your heart to have a seat at the table. Because you got the moon card here, which is all about the emotion, but there's some deep emotional energy that wants to be expressed, right? And I feel this has to do with work because you've got the 8 of Pentacles, which is, the blood, the sweat, the tears, doing the job, doing the work, education, whatever this is about job, career, whatever. If you're looking for like, what do I want to do, with my life and all of this is talking about we can get caught up into our heads about the supposed to's, the shoulds, the need to's, and do what I think I'm supposed to do. But your heart's like, no, I got to express myself. It wants to do something else. But if we've been keeping the heart in a cage in the basement going, no, 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 we can't let you make decisions. We're going to do what's the mind is. But there's a time in our life where our we can bring in our heart, our high heart, and our mind, and we can come together and have this way of expressing this unconditional love in your heart with the world that makes your heart sing, that makes your heart feel full. So I feel like with whatever you're headed forward here, whether it is job, education, even relationship, it's about you letting your heart have a say so, getting out of the head with all of those rules and all those opinions of everyone else in the outside world that influence us all. But at some point, we're like, you know what? This isn't making me happy. I feel like I'm existing and I'm not living. It's time to live. So I feel like that's what there is coming in here for your Mercy. So hopefully that helps with what you're looking for today. And then the last reading I have is Mika Khan. So if I missed anyone, my deepest apologies. I will be back tomorrow morning at 11 a.m. Mountain Time in about 12 and a half hours. So I shall return. Um, so please join me then. And after I'm done here, I will post a comment listing the order in which all the readings were completed so you can find your reading much more easily. So, Mika, you want to know, will you make it or not? Why is your dream showing you can make it? All right, let's take a look here. So, will you make it or not? Let's take a look here. Just shuffle these up here. All right, let's take a look here. All right. Yeah. Well, here's the dream world. Well, the first card coming out is the Four of Wands, joy, celebration. So, yes, you will make it here. We've got the dreams here. Um, the Nine of Swords is nightmares and insomnia. The Moon card is all about Mother Luna and dream time. And, that it's showing you that you will make it is to show you what you're capable of. If you're having any dreams or thoughts about, well, I fear I won't make it, that's why these things bubble up. And sometimes in our dreams, it'll show us things too for us to be able to look at it because that's when our mind is resting. The security guard of our brain is taking a little nappy time. And so that allows our subconscious and our spiritual self to bring up scenarios in our dreams so that we can see things, that we can see what's capable and anything that we feel is keeping us from doing things too. So, if you're have fear when you're awake of, I don't know if I'm going to get it or not, look at what's at the root of that fear. Why do you feel you don't deserve it? Why, are you, what's the fears of it? What if you don't get it? What's at the fear of that, right? And don't spend too much time on the fears, just enough to understand them, but spend a lot of your time on gratitude and celebration because whatever you focus your energy on is what you draw to you, right? So if you fear something enough, guess what? We're like asking the universe to bring it to us. So when we focus on gratitude, going, I'm so thankful that you're bringing me this situation, um, for my highest good. And you just give it to the creator and you start focusing on gratitude and joy and laughter and celebration. And then you draw higher vibrational things to you instead of lower vibrational things. If you focus in on, I want this, you're telling the universe with your energy you enjoy wanting, not receiving, enjoy wanting. So they'll take the end and stretch it out so that you have a longer time to want because we're you're telling them that you enjoy that. But if you're at gratitude for what you do have, then the universe goes, "Oh, you like receiving things. Let's bring you things instead." So hopefully that makes sense, Mika. And that's what they have for you right now. So many blessings to you. Thank you guys so much again for all your patience in getting to these free readings. Please know I appreciate you so much and that every second of every day you are unconditionally and eternally loved by the Mother and the Father of all things, our Creator. And of course, I love you too. So until I see you guys again, much love to you. Hang in there. Enjoy the rest of your evening or day wherever you're out in the world, and we'll see you soon. Guys, take care.